If you're looking for good news, then pull up a chair with Donald Abbott and Christopher Dare. We've got local stories you'll sure want to share, so stay right there. Good News Media, we're your go-to for feel-good reports. Good news.
I'm Christopher Dare. All about it.
Hello, we are here with Chief Krall, and I just want to say congratulations, first of all. New chief, that's awesome, stepping up there.
Thank you, sir. I very much appreciate it. I'm very excited.
And how long have you been on the force?
I've been with the City of Sparks now for 25 years.
Wow, man, that's when Donald was born, I think. Anyway, but I do want to say it's also exciting, not just that you're part of it, but we're also growing. We in our budget this year, we've got to add more police. So what does that mean to what you get to do?
You know, it's very exciting for us. For the first time in a number of years, we've had the opportunity, thanks to the support from the council and our citizens, to be able to add officers to our police force. It's been since about 2009, I believe, since the last time we've had new authorized positions. What we hope that means in the long run is number one, better response times to our calls for service so that we can do a better job of responding to our citizens' needs. And secondarily, we hope to reduce our overtime numbers. Because we have been short-staffed, we have driven a fairly large amount of overtime in the last few years. That creates obviously some financial issues, as well as wear and tear on our people.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, it's good news to us. We love what you do. We appreciate you here in Sparks. And if you're out there and you're a police officer, know that we stand with you. And the great thing is we also got to add to our fire. We got to add to a lot of different positions inside of the City of Sparks, and you're just a part of that. So thank you for all you do. We sure appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Hey, welcome to the Donald and Dare Show. It is so good to be here. Where are we?
We're at the newest Nugget Event Center in Sparks, Nevada.
This place is amazing. They have big lights, they have concerts, they have tons of seating. I think 8,700 seats. It is just awesome. Donald? Hold on, I don't know where Donald went, but this is an amazing place, but I gotta go find Donald. What, you getting a drink now? Come on! What's wrong with this guy? What are you doing? We have a show to put on here.
I had to take a little break, Christopher. I'm sorry.
Well, we have a show to put on. But speaking of shows, who was just on this stage?
I think we were just seeing Toby Keith.
It was amazing. I'll tell you what a great thing. This thing was packed, 100% packed.
100%. It was jamming that night. Everyone's singing along, having a good time.
So our good news, we're going to start just talking about what the Nugget is doing downtown.
Yep.
And so we have concerts going on. We just had another concert just the other night.
Mm-hmm. Chris Young,
and then I know there's another one this weekend. So we just have tons of stuff going on right down here, right downtown, for you, for our citizens, and for you to bring your friends. You can bring people from Reno. You can bring people from the county, even California if you really want.
All over's welcome. We definitely recommend to either stay at the Nugget, Uber, Lyft, ride your bike. We have a beautiful parking garage over here.
Yes, please know there's a parking garage. And the Nugget has tons of parking over there too. So don't just think you have to park in front of a house, because they don't always love that. Please utilize what we have. We have a lot of parking around here. Mm-hmm. But then we're here for the 4th of July.
Yes.
I mean, the Nugget has tons of stuff going on.
Star Spangled Sparks, 20th, I think it was 20th year.
Was it our 20th? That is amazing.
Up there. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, have you gone almost every year?
Mostly.
Gotcha. Now, I've been in town for 10 years, and I think I've been here every year. Every year for 10 years.
Beautiful. And this, I think, was our longest ones ever. It
It was really long. I'll tell you what, they did such a great job. They always do. So impressed with the Nugget. And I just tell you this, just to give them props, they don't just do stuff out here, but they've been doing tons of remodeling inside their place.
Oh, yeah.
They have a new steakhouse coming. It's supposed to be like just aged steaks and just amazing thing. So anyway, Nugget's awesome.
They're investing outside and inside.
Yes.
It's really exciting to have them as a partner here.
So other stuff we have going on in the region, and this is actually truly regional, is Art Town.
Yes.
So we have all kinds of concerts, and that's the concert coming up this weekend as well.
Yep.
And that's free to anybody who wants to come, but you have to get tickets online to come.
Yes.
So, but it's just an awesome
And
thing.
I think this is the first time the Sparks has been a very big role in Art Town. And it's an exciting time for us.
It is
there.
really cool because Reno, Art Town, that kind of thing. But now I'll tell you what, Sparks were involved, but my wife and I every year go out and we go to concerts, we go to art things. One of the cool things is at the Atlantis they do this chalk art.
Oh, yes.
They had once where there was this bridge they made, like you're jumping over water, and truly I was kind of scared. It looked so real. It looked so real. It was just amazing.
Yeah.
So it's really neat what you get to see and what you get to do over there. But there's some really cool stuff coming up.
And we have the gallery. We're opening the gallery at the old Chamber of Commerce building by the...
And that's
by the
all
gym.
going to be art. All
Yes.
for artists. So if you're an artist, if you are doing art, if you're interested, please come over there. Or bring your kids over there. We have tons of stuff. And we also have the museum we always want to mention down
Absolutely.
here. We love what we have going on down here. We also have some other stuff that's been happening. We just a lot of things opening up, some restaurants.
Some new restaurants. We opened Ohana Sushi. It used to be in Uncle Vinny's, Papa G's over on McCarran and Greg. I think one of the best sushi places around.
So I haven't been there yet because Donald hasn't taken me, but that should happen.
And then we opened a Poke King as well.
Gotcha.
And that's a neat new craze that's really kind of taken over. And so there's a lot of neat spots.
Red Hawk also opened
Yes.
a new cafe type thing out there. So if you're golfing or want a place for lunch, it's just out in the back. And it's real beautiful. They did a great job on it. So it's really neat. Red Hawk has totally stepped up in the community lately. They have movies out there on the green. They have all kinds of stuff. We're going to do a marathon, like a run around the golf course coming up with Rotary and them together. So they've just stepped up. It's pretty awesome what Red Hawk's doing in our community.
And I think that would be the 185th restaurant.
Oh, is that where number we're on?
Yeah.
185.
Currently.
Wow,
in our city limits.
That is pretty amazing. What are some of the things that have opened up around here? We have quite a few.
Oh, man. Just thinking of spots. Lately, there's a new pottery place at Legends.
I saw that. That you can go in if you're looking for a hot date or something, hang out with your kiddo. You can go in. You can make your own pottery, but they also make candles.
I saw that. I haven't gone yet, but...
So now, if you're into boots, there's a new boot barn.
Barn?
That's pretty exciting. If your back hurts,
Bonds, a chiropractor, which I currently do go to. I'm getting old.
Gotcha. So tell us, what do you think? Experience does a good job.
Oh, great! And like we've already shared, he doesn't pop you. You don't walk out there all tweaked up.
Yeah.
You feel better.
Yeah.
And it is neat.
Joe Vonder's a great guy.
Yes.
He's a good man and definitely cares about what he does, his practice, and does a fantastic job.
And then Northern Nevada opened that third story, I think it was.
Well, they opened their third story, but they also have a new medical center open over on Vista area. And I tell you what, it's so awesome watching just our region just grow. And so everything, and you think of infrastructure, those are words politicians use, and sometimes we're like, what's that? Even hospitals and police and fire, all that stuff we're talking about, that's good news to you, because that means when you have needs, when you have things going on, your city is ready to help take care of you. Your tax money, your investment, all we're doing is at work. So it's pretty cool. But man, I'll tell you what, it's been an exciting season.
Well, there's a lot of neat things. Pinion Bottling was open actually down here too.
That's pretty exciting. And it's just a bar down here. You come in.
Yeah.
And we always talk about the winery and the movies. We just have great things happening. I'll tell you, on the housing front, it's pretty great. We have houses popping up, apartments coming online.
Yeah.
Hopefully this starts stabilizing our housing market a little bit where, so there's a little more affordable housing. And we're working on that diligently as well. And speaking of that, and this might sound like not good news because we're going to talk about homeless for a second, but the Eddie House.
Yes.
So the Eddie House has been working diligently for years and other groups to work with youth, and that's 18 to 24s, that youth, that's what they call it. And this place actually is going to allow them to have a place to stay overnight, which is so important because now that allows them to be able to get a job, be stable, and once we get on their feet, then they're able to get our own place. So we're very excited about it. This is actually, to us, great news for our community, for our region. And so if you're looking for a place to serve, Eddie House is a fantastic opportunity.
So it was really neat. I went to the ribbon cutting or grand opening, rough opening. They're obviously still under construction, and just to see all the, so many people from all walks of life coming together for the better of our community was really, really neat.
It is wonderful. I tell you, we're doing a lot of work in this area, and our youth and our veterans are two big areas that are probably, everyone's important, everyone's valuable, but it's two areas we can really work on quickly and start seeing some differences in. So, anything else you're thinking about good news around here?
I just thought of our time capsule.
Oh, talk about that. Go ahead.
That
was pretty amazing.
So July 20th is when we put the time capsule away at City Hall. City Hall is being constructed in those times. That will be 50 years on July 20th that we've had this time capsule and City Hall has been around. Obviously, we found it through just an old record, like just an audio record that Julie Torres listened to, and
that is so cool.
Super neat.
Well, the neat thing about time capsules is, and I shared this earlier on a different video thing, but you get to see and know that you're part of something bigger. There's a history. I mean, we're not just here making decisions, trying to do whatever. There's other city councilmen back then trying to do the best they could, other mayors doing the best they could. And here's the cool part. We're going to do our own time capsule. So we're going to actually get to decide what to put in there for generations to come, even when I'm not here no more. I mean, 50 years from now, if I live that long, I'll be 96 years old.
I'll be 79. I have got a decent good chance.
Wait, did you just say I have not a good chance? He did. That's okay. We'll get you. Anyway.
What would you put in or what do you want to put in the time capsule?
It's funny, I thought about that. In the time capsule, I want to put something that represents our time and our city, our values. And so it's one of those things that I think we're very much, as a Rotarian, I was thinking about a Rotary thing. We definitely investing in our kids. We have a lot of growth going on right now, so people want to know what we're dealing with right now. That might be a neat thing to put in there. Some of our growth issues that were going on, just so they know what we did and why. And then even I don't know, even the concert. It's funny you say that, but even like a couple of bills from here showing who was in concert at that time. Yeah. And so just our culture is what I would love to somehow capture and put in there. But how about you? I know you've been thinking about it.
Definitely. So we chuckled around with it, a couple of my friends. We thought about putting an iPhone in. and then maybe in 50 years, it's like, whoa, these people actually had to hold their phones 50 years ago and use their thumbs.
That is an interesting idea.
More of just a generation, our current, not looking at just our city, but I think it'll be neat to see what we put into it and make sure that we seal it best we can, because sadly some of the stuff we're still working on preserving it, but it didn't come out pristine.
But you know what the weird thing it did is also reminded me that what we're doing is making history. And that sounds crazy, but if you ever get to sit where we get to sit and make decisions and stuff, they're not taken lightly. We really are making decisions that matter, but we're making history. Every time we meet, every city council meeting, we're making history. And what we're doing here, it just made me pause when I looked at that. I'm all, like, this is real. It's just wild. It was it's such a neat feeling. So it was really good news. It made me pretty happy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was neat that we found it, right on time.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we have a lot going on. We'll continue to keep you updated. And just to remind you, why do we do this video? And it's important.
Well, we have to remind everyone all the good news that's happening in our community. Not just in Sparks, not just in Reno or Wash County, but there is so much good news happening in our region that we want you to know about it and to be engaged. And if you have any good news,
let us know.
Right here.
Yeah. We really do want you involved as much as you can. Please share this with somebody. Let people know. The more people know good news, it's easier for them to even, I think, lift their head, live their day.
Yes.
Sometimes the news gets a little overwhelming because it just seems bad stuff's happening. But I'm here to tell you, we're here to tell you, there's consistently great things happening. Now, before we're in, I'm going to highlight what we just got to do yesterday. And these are not the only couple students that are doing great things. But yesterday, we got to sit with a couple students, give them some certificates, cheer them on, which that was my favorite part at City Hall. But we have students doing so many great things.
Yep.
And you just need to know that. We have kids doing great things. We have other citizens doing great things. And we want you to know about them, because though it might seem like our humanity is going a certain direction, really our humanity is just truly breathing.
Yes.
And it's great.
And they're the generations that are coming
Yes.
up that are going to sit in our roles later on and make those positive changes in the community. And it's exciting. Yesterday gave me goosebumps. Definitely.
It's pretty exciting. So,
fun.
anyway, thank you for joining us. We are here at the Nugget, just to remind you, at their outdoor event center. And hopefully you get to make it down here for a concert or whatnot. We'll give you a little tour, show you around, but this is fantastic. Many
Take
blessings.
care. Have a good one.
If you're looking for good news, then pull up a chair with Donald Abbott and Christopher Dare. We've got local stories you'll sure want to share. So stay right